Good morning, my name is Jihad.
Hi, my name is Sean Garner.
Hello, my name is Kyron.
Hello, my name is David Moret, and we are Rethinkers. We are here to tell you about social wellness in New Orleans public schools. Social wellness is when your heart feels good because your relationship is based on support, care, and trust.
In some New Orleans schools, there are not many positive teacher-to-student relationships or student-to-student relationships. Students feel as though teachers are being disrespectful and punishing them unfairly.
At my school, some of the relationships between the teachers and the students are to the point where students will annoy the teacher by acting out or throwing paper and not paying attention. This leads to a point where teachers can't teach and students don't learn anything in school. This leads to a point where now students are being written up and given detentions, suspensions, and expulsions.
Students also get into it with other students because of he said, she said types of mess, such as,
She said that you was ugly.
oh, she did? Hold on, I'm going to deal with her. That's how fight starts.
This makes me feel like there's a need for change.
Why do students act out?
Students might have things going on at home or around them that are affecting them. They might not want to show it, so they act out in their worst behavior.
They might act out because they didn't get enough sleep or get breakfast, so they're tired and hungry. Some teachers don't take the time to understand where the students are coming from and assume they are acting out just because.
Students may also act out because all they do is sit and work. There aren't any creative classes or outlets such as music, art, dance, or any outside activities. More creative classes would help students cooperate and build relationships.
As one of my fellow rethinkers said, we need creative ways to deal with things instead of keeping them inside and letting them come out in the form of anger.
Students may also act out because there's not anyone to talk to about their problems, so the stress is steadily building on them.
What about the teachers?
Teachers may act out because of low pay or the disrespect they receive from the students.
They may also be having a bad day and take it out on the students. It's not just the students that's lacking support in school, it's teachers too.
Teachers may label certain students as bad students because they were bad in the past or they speak their minds a little too much. Singling out these students and even calling home to tell their parents that they are bad, that are causing broken relationships between the school and the parents. When there is a school with disrespect, it makes me feel like I can't learn or focus.
It makes me feel like I'm not going to get much out of being there, so what's the point?
How can we create a school where there is respect, fun, community building, and a great learning environment? We are going to present you with some solutions.
A lot of the problems you just heard can be used by restorative justice circles, community building circles, and community agreements.
Restorative justice circles are a more useful way of dealing with misbehavior than harsh school discipline.
When there is a conflict, instead of suspending or expelling, the students and all people involved get together and try to repair the broken relationship by asking questions. What happened? How did it affect you? And what can we do to repair the harm?
Restorative justice circles provide a space for the students to talk out their problems without the use of violence. They help in building relationships, which is the most important thing.
RJ circles also let people come up with fair disciplines instead of just giving a harsh consequence. They also prevent students from entering the school to prison pipeline because kids get to stay at school every day instead of missing days, which leads to the court system, which eventually leads to prison.
At my school, Langston Youth Academy, we use restorative justice circles to deal with conflict. Since my school studies in restorative justice circles, the negativity between teachers and students have changed a lot.
Community building circles are another great way to improve relationships. A community building circle is a way for students, teachers, and administration to come together and develop relationships.
At my school, we get together every Friday as a homeroom. The teacher goes around and asks questions to help us get to know each other, such as,
In one word, how was your week? What's your plan for the weekend? What's the fear that you've overcome? What's something you did for your mother on Mother's Day?
In these circles, I got to know some people at my school better. Also, when new kids come, there's not a lot of judgment because we get to know the person. I like forming new friendships and also getting to know my teachers better. You get to know their personality and their lifestyle and see them as a human.
Another way to build community is to create community agreements. Community agreements are agreements the entire community, teachers and students make together, creating a sense of ownership instead of rules that students have no part in making. These agreements work because everyone has a voice in creating them.
If schools started using restorative justice circles, community building circles, and community agreements, there will be more laughing and joy. You should see the hugs, handshakes, and friendship.
Students will be happy to come to school because they will love having fun along with learning.
When you walk in the building, you will feel happiness and also feel comfortable with everyone you meet. Kids will feel proud to see what they have accomplished.